He has contacted me yesterday and the day before saying that he needs money to live and pay his attorney right now.
The cousin does not believe the man is real. She states this clearly, without hesitation, and yet she continues to help send money. This contradiction, awareness paired with complicity, reveals something about the architecture of this particular fraud that extends beyond the primary victim. When asked why she assists, the cousin does not cite evidence or belief. She cites love. She describes the woman not as a relative but as her best friend. And she describes what happens when money cannot be sent. It becomes so desperate. It affects her and it gets bad. The implication is behavioral, distress, agitation, perhaps crisis. The cousin sends money not because she believes in Chris Olin, but because she believes in the suffering his absence of funds creates. This is the secondary layer of exploitation that romance scams can produce. The victim becomes the vector. Her distress becomes the mechanism through which others are recruited. Family and friends do not send money to the scammer. They send money to relieve her. The emotional burden is redistributed across a network: Montana, Louisiana, Nevada, California, each node connected not to the fiction of Chris Olin, but to the reality of a woman they care about in visible pain. Western Union and MoneyGram cut her off. This is institutional intervention. The systems that enable wire transfers identified a pattern: repeated outbound payments, likely to high-risk destinations, in volumes that triggered automated review. The platforms said no. They refused to process further transactions. But the extraction did not stop. It adapted. When one channel closes, the scammer does not abandon the victim. He redirects her. Find others who can send, use their accounts. Route the money through people who have not yet been flagged. The network of family and friends became the infrastructure. $250,000 from Montana alone. The cousin describes this not as fraud, but as love for a woman whose desperation has become unbearable to witness. The woman herself confirms she wants to send money now. Yesterday, the day before, he contacted her. He needs $2,000 to live to pay his attorney until the bigger money comes in. The language of bigger money coming in is the signature of advance fee fraud, the promise that one more payment will unlock the fortune, the resolution, the arrival. The VAT tax, the final fee, the threshold that is always receding.
You don't believe that this person's real?
I don't.
Then what the hell are you doing helping her send him money?
I love her. She's not just my cousin. She is absolutely my best friend. And when the money needs to get sent, it becomes so desperate, it affects her. And it gets bad.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you wanting to send money now?
You do want to send him money now. You told us yesterday.
Yeah, he has contacted me yesterday and the day before saying that he needs money to live and pay his attorney right now.
How much does he need right now?
$2,000 until the bigger money comes in, the last remaining of the VAT tax that he needs.
From you?
Yeah.
And you've helped her with this. Family and friends in Montana have sent approximately $250,000 on her behalf. Why? Because Western Union and MoneyGram have cut her off. But family and friends in Louisiana sent approximately $28,000. Friends and family in Nevada sent approximately $40,000. Friends and family in California sent approximately $150,000 to Chris Olson. I mean, just look at this. There's just money been going back from all over the country out there.
The timeline begins September 13, 2013. Within 3 months, money starts moving. The first requests are granular, specific, and emotionally textured: a nanny for his child, a cell phone to maintain contact, taxes owed, hotel accommodations, a penalty for an expired visa. Each request is a small emergency embedded within a larger narrative of temporary difficulty. He is not asking for wealth. He is asking for help with the logistics of a complicated life. $48,514 in the first phase. Then between January and April 2014, another $8,950, more nanny costs, hotels, food, clothes. The requests multiply, but individually each remains plausible. Children require care. Travel requires lodging. People need to eat. The scammer constructed a life that required constant maintenance, and she became its maintenance. Then jail, bail money, attorney fees, more hotels, more food. $78,489. The crisis deepens, but so does her investment. Each payment increases the psychological cost of abandoning the relationship. To stop now would mean all previous payments were wasted. To continue offers the possibility of resolution. This is the sunk cost architecture of long-term fraud. July to September, value-added tax, hotels, food, attorney fees, $250,000. The term value-added tax is a credibility signal borrowed from international commerce. VAT exists. It applies to transactions in many countries. The phrase suggests bureaucracy, legitimacy, a process that requires fees before funds can be released. The lie is wrapped in the language of systems that actually exist. October to December, more VAT, and now yellow fever. He is sick. He requires treatment. The hotel continues. The attorney continues. The food continues. He is living with his attorney now. $23,000. The pace slows. She explains why. I'm running out of money. January of the current year, $60,000. The total reaches $1,422,252.24. $17 months, $1,400,000. The number is so large it resists comprehension. It represents not a single decision, but hundreds of decisions, each wire transfer, each justification, each moment when stopping felt more costly than continuing.
Well, you don't even know the whole story. by
No,
the way.
apparently I don't.
No, you're getting ready to. I just want to just kind of unfold this whole thing, just so we all have a
Okay.
clear picture of this. On September 13th of 2013, you meet Chris Olson online. Okay, within 3 months, you start sending him money. Nanny, cell phone, taxes, hotel, and penalty for expired visa. You send him $108,485.14. Then, between January and April of 2014, to pay nanny, hotels, food, and clothes, you send him another $108,950. This is a high-priced nanny. And this boy apparently eats like a wolf. That's a lot of money. Then he's in jail. You got to bail him out, pay taxes, attorney fees, hotel, more food. $878,000, $489.94. Are you getting sick at your stomach?
Yep.
Hang on. July to September, value-added tax, hotels, food, more attorney fees, $250,000. October to December, more on this value-added tax. He now has yellow fever. You got to treat that, of course. Hotel. He's still eating. He's still paying his attorney, who he's now living with, right?
Yeah.
So $23,000 for these 2 months here. You're slowing down. Why?
Because I'm running out of money.
She is running out of money. This is not a decision to stop. It is the exhaustion of resources. The extraction continued until the source was depleted. When her personal accounts reached zero, the network activated. Montana, Louisiana, Nevada, California. Hundreds of thousands of dollars routed through family and friends who watched her distress and responded not with confrontation but with compliance. The cousin knows the man is not real. She says so directly. And yet she continues. The scammer's greatest achievement is not deceiving the victim. It is transforming her into a mechanism that deceives others, not through lies, but through love. The people who send money do not believe in Chris Olin. They believe in her suffering. They pay to relieve it. She still wants to send $2,000. Today, he contacted her yesterday. He needs money to live. The attorney requires payment. The VAT tax is almost complete. The language is unchanged after 17 months and $1.4 million. The next payment is always the last one. The threshold is always just ahead. September 13, 2013. a date, a platform, a message from someone calling himself Chris Olin. What followed was not a relationship, but a systematic extraction disguised as one nanny, cell phone, visa, jail, fever, tax, each word a key that unlocked another payment, another month, another $100,000. The cousin sits beside her. The family has sent what they could. Western Union has said no. MoneyGram has said no. The systems have stopped processing. She still wants to send $2,000.
January of this year, $60,000. Now, we have to add all that up. $1,422,252.24 over 17 months.